Hello again, and we are back with more Disco Elysium, and I am the Demon Forever. I don't actually think I introduced myself in the last session. It's been so long since I'd played the game and all that. That was my primary focus, just trying to get back into the game. Anyway, so as usual, we're live right now, and I'm just going to see that my audio is all good and up and running on my stream, and does look like it does seem to be that way. I can hear myself. I can pump up the volume a bit. Hear myself even clearer. Yeah, everything seems to be going fine. So we're back with more Disco Elysium today, and as much as I would like to be able to say I can finish this game this year, I feel like it's going to be hard to do that. Just because of times and breaks and all that, everything's just going to clash. It's not going to be straightforward. But my main hope is that I'll still be able to enjoy the game anyway. So, let's just get straight back into it. We are more or less at nighttime on day 3, yep. I spent a lot of money on stuff. I can talk to this lady and potentially go on a date.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I like this I remember liking the interaction I had with this lady. But then you have the whole situation where obviously Harry is still caught up or hung up on his ex-wife, and the call that we had in the last session was really interesting. And so you have to wonder what the next step there is. Actually, before I do this, what I mean by that is how that's going to play out. Does Harry really want to, in your mind, does Harry really want to get back together with his ex, basically, Dora? And the thing to note there is that she's potentially moved on. I forgot what. Came to the wrong place. So I just want to do something simple. I feel like I should do this every time. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? This will only work if I have upgraded my pain threshold or something.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds.
So who knows if I'll ever be able to go into that door. Anyway, so let's talk to the lady. I guess we can fast travel from here. Luckily we figured out how to fast travel last time. Surprised there are only 3. There'll probably be one up there. I'm trying to point with my finger, but no. Up in that island section that I said, that the one kind of area we've not been to yet. I like how in the top right you can see everything kind of like floating into the air, as if the pail is right here, just about to engulf everything. But who knows? No wait, talk to the lady. I like how no time has passed doing all this.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Let's point to the sunken vehicle.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and apparently drove it in the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Alright, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake?
What month are we in anyway? Was it November? I'm not even sure I know. Anyway, continue.
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals.
Alright.
It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Oh, I forgot about that. She buried, or didn't bury her husband. Anyway, it's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities.
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game. At sea, you can't afford to be careless and dream. Anyway, what are we talking about here again?
I want to test this, but then I hate the way it's phrased. She needs to go on a date with another drunk badly. Aren't we supposed to like find a spot to do this date? Was that a task or something? I remember something like that coming up previously. Oh. It would have been something we found on Wednesday. Where would we go? I mean, I feel like I'm very likely to put points into suggestion, so I don't really mind doing this now.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Ah, crap. I didn't, for some reason I thought if we failed, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought if we failed we would just like it wouldn't happen, you wouldn't say anything, you would like stuff up and I don't know, fall down the stairs or something. Rather than just fail horribly like we were about to do. All these sound horrible. I don't know, let's go with the first one.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
I feel like that's a bad suggestion as well. We can get drunk. I have alcohol on me. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, I cannot. Wait, I can't go this way? Oh yeah. For some reason I thought this was the river or water. But then there's nothing here, is there? How much? Who was the one selling the alcohol? Was it you?
Tequila Sunset.
Tequila Sunset.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too.
Wait, where's the rosemary? Is this supposed to be it?
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Ratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption.
Okay.
Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Yeah. It's such a bad idea.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Oh, what is in my item bag? Oh yeah, we have all the books. I need to remember that. The liquid has unearthly blue tint. The liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. So we can book Hermdal, the man from Hermdal. Hermdal man. All the stupid names. We're all high-pistol novel, fantastic popular board game, illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition mega setting supplements module that it can't be played without the main game. Do I have the main game? Oh. Book Medicinal Purposes of the Pale, a small green book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression. Although it's hard to figure out why, it describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pale, some of which sound impossible at best. Book The Greatest Innocence. This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one Juan Paulo Salamo Lopez de Frego, a masked fascist, who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world. Okay. Let's read Hermdalaman.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Yelmdar.
Too bad I can't just like run around as we're doing this.
His 2 Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
Hell yeah.
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Yelmdalaman, the man from Yelmdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair.
Look at the back cover.
The back blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Yelmdal saga. Meet man from Yelmdal, his faithful blood brother Tyribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Yelmdal. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Yelmdal and the Necromancer's Treasure, Man from Yelmdal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Yelmdal, the Curse of Nacht Era.
What does that mean? Does that just mean they're retelling the story? Okay, read the first couple of pages.
The story opens in media res. The man from Yelmdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering whites, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses.
Okay.
By nightfall, only the man from Yelmdal and his blood brother, noble Tyribald, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tyribald cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Okay, wow, they're in trouble now.
9, Tyribald. The man from Yelmdal bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage, for the Northlands, for Yelmdal. He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang, he plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer.
Continue.
And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the 2 Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors.
Skip ahead.
A few chapters later, the man from Heimdall and Tyribald are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments. The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches the man from Heimdall to rid his kingdom of the Nightcrawl, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers. The man from Heimdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Okay. Okay. I like how the initial part was just the beginning of the story, and now we're getting closer to the meat, I guess. But let's go with, hold on, why is the man from Heimdall doing any of this?
What do you mean?
Why is he doing all of this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heimdall. Because his noble Cutlan blood lusts for glory and conquest. It cannot be denied.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is there anything else to his character?
He is the man from Heimdall, forged in the fury of battle. Death was his sire, and blood his dam. He had but 14 winters when he left his frigid homelands in Cutla to seek glory and honor. That is his character.
Never mind, just get to the good part.
You skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's keep to the ancient forest of Yesdor, where our heroes infiltrate the Nightcrawl's dire hall.
Continue.
In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nightcrawl are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nightcrawl forbidden magic. As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nightcrawl's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heimdall and his valiant blood brother, Tyribald.
Well, yeah, who else would it be?
In an instant, the Nightcrawl summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming orcanoid viscera.
Continue.
When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heimdall and Tyribald remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nightcrawl. The man from Heimdall's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
Cut him up, Heimdall, man.
He probably is, but you can't be sure, cause this one ends in a cliffhanger and a footnote saying, to be continued in Heimdall Man at the Gates of Tomorrow. Coming soon to your local bookstore.
Damn.
Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdall Man books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel.
Damn.
The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
Aw. I was hoping for more from that. Oh, so what I was thinking is maybe rather than read all of this and maybe play the game, what I might do is when I need to. Have I done this one yet?
A police badge on which you see the photo
Oh,
of
that's
a man.
mine.
You.
I thought it was this thing, library card. Anyway, so we have done this. So yeah, so the books I might just read those when like I need to pass time, versus just doing it now. Can I just throw
It's
this?
just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
And then tasks, Spirit is Eternal, hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. I wonder when we can use it. When would be a good time to use it. Oh, the kids are gone. Ooh, why is this? What's that? Okay. I can still talk to you.
The old woman's. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is, don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
I didn't realize I had this option. I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah, sure.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
That wasn't half an hour. That was like 15 minutes. Well, thank you. I didn't realize that was going to happen. I was going to actually read or interact with it. And go through all that. But I guess I didn't have to. And then, ooh. +1 blank pain threshold. +1 half light. Always hot. -1 drama. Sweat like a pig. I can afford to lose drama. And logic is also item. Which is the glasses, I think, isn't it? Let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, interesting. +1 volition as well, actually, wearing this. This one is stupidly good though. Oh, I'm wearing the gloves. Okay, that's why. And the gloves are 2 interfacing. Yeah. I had the boots. The boots gave me perception. Composure. Yeah, no, I do like that. Pants, composure. What other pants do I have? Oh, electrochemistry. Electrochemistry. Drama electrochemistry. Oh, no, I'm looking at pants. Spirit of the Cool Shivers. Kingdom of Conscious. Ah, okay. Don't have many pants, do I? Just this, really, and that. And what I'm wearing. It's a hat, okay. +2 logic, -1 perception. I adored it. Burn my perception. Encyclopedia is okay. Plus logic, minus suggestion. Eh. I need better hats. And glasses as well, potentially. So what's this look like now? Yeah, I don't mind pumping something into suggestion more into that. I have 3. Interfacing is quite high. Bonus from items. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, from the gloves.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
Do I have to do anything for the Insulindian phasmid? No. Yeah, we'll go look for it. We know the one to really look for. So let's see. I wonder if the kids. It's 9 o'clock, so the people should still be out and about. Oh no, they're gone. Oh yeah, no. So after 9 they go. Ah, still empty.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Wait. Why is that then?
A few locusts, poor things. The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Interesting. Interesting. So I can't get up there. It feels so weird to not have my own. Ooh. How do I get up there? It must mean I can go in there somehow. I wonder, can I break this off or something? Can I climb the ladder? No? Can I go this way? Okay.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the wind, whispers and whispers.
It's interesting because you don't know what you can and can't do. In terms of any dialogue options and such, if there's going to be anything new, for instance. It's weird how this dude is just here. And no one's come this way, no one's noticed that he's dead. We won't disturb him. We have to come back with Kim to finish that off. Okay, so I need to go down.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. This life is garbage.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we haven't gone into the church, but I kind of don't want to go into there until Kim is here. Kind of. I'm just going to check the traps one more time. Oh, can we go down in here?
Just dead and dying locusts. And poor thing.
So I know that Kuno threw the other piece of armor into the sea. Why is it so bright? Wait, is this thing working? Oh, is it the life house over there in the middle? So what would be on the map across from us? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's where Joyce's portrait is. It doesn't look like it's coming from there because the radio tower is to the left of it, and this like the light is coming from there. I think. See how you can see it. It's coming from the sea. Interesting, but also pretty cool. I didn't really expect. Maybe they mentioned it in the story. Someone might have talked about it, and I just glossed over it. But it's cool that you can see it at night. Oh yeah, this thing. Anything here? No. I like how there are a lot of reeds like this. These could be phasmids, if they're real. Oh, are you serious? Oh, are you serious?
Old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
That's so annoying. It's because the thing came up and I wanted to like click on it, but I already. Oh. So let's see my 62 experience points right now. See if it comes back again. I was gonna do the same thing there. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. Okay. I got 1 experience point for that. Cool. Just checking that that worked. Okay, so we have all that. Don't really want to go into the church yet. Don't really have anything new for these guys, so far as I know.
Hello again.
I did like the conversation we had with Estelle. More than the dudes in the tent. Just thinking about it actually. We have the lock. The key, sorry, for the lock on the church door, and we're kind of not using it, right? So we're just leaving people to kind of still struggle in there, if they are in there struggling, which is a bit dodgy. Oh yeah, this room. Nah. Surprised we can't get fuel from this. But okay.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
I wonder if that feels what it says actually. So I did go this way, didn't I? Last time? No, I can't actually go out. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to see, because if Kuno did drop stuff into the water, it's potentially it would appear out here. Potentially. But I can't see anything. Just wandering around, seeing what I can do. Damn, I'm getting a bit of a headache actually. No. I kind of spent all my money. Ooh, what's that? Scribble between. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what's that?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding towards you,
Heimdall.
a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Heimdall burning.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
That's a rad Man from Heimdall t-shirt you've got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
We have a lot in common.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a fan, but I do think the Yomdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality.
Okay.
Most people don't think that the man from Yomdal really existed, but they're wrong.
What did you mean?
I mean, even if the man from Yomdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
I'm totally with you. Reality as a way of bending back on itself.
Exactly. Cause and effect work in both directions.
Okay.
Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Yomdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Okay.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
Okay. How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Because the man from Heimdall is a superstar, and I'm a superstar.
I suppose that makes sense, yes.
Oh, wait, what?
Please go ahead and take it. Welcome to Yomdal.
That worked. Why did that work? Oops. Aww. -2 authority. I do like it though. Physical instrument. Oh, I just have the stupid vest on as my shirt. Physical instrument, shivers, -2 authority. Oh. Oops. I kind of forgot that we have a shirt on and underneath. It's great, let's wear it. And because we're wearing that, let's wear this thing. For now. Yeah. So what's my thingy now? Self-profile -1. Authority -4. Yeah, I like that. Is it 0? What's if I'm 0, what happens? You're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. That's not good. What else is giving me? Oops. What else is giving me? Authority. Is it my thoughts? I think that's what's putting. Oh, they're all from items. Okay. Is it this? No. thought something. I thought this was doing something. Composure -2. Hey, what the oh, there it is, the blue item. Yeah, this is killing authority. How come it didn't tell you that? Ledger of failure and hatred +1. But I've changed that now, so...
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from...
So inland empathy up, authority down. Okay. Okay. I can live with this.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamp.
So when I remember how much everything costs.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves.
12, okay.
And your boombox, that gold and amber harmon. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Straight to the shopkeep?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
Okay.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Sure.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
He grins.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Item. Hey, not bad. I can sell it for 42. I'm just losing 8 whatever cents or whatever it is. I forget what the price of currency is. Anyway, the plastic headless fawn rider sits atop his equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous fawn cap for which he lost his head. The head is not included. Okay. How can I... Government marked heavy fuel oil and return to the wall. So I have everything else except for the heavy fuel oil. Alright. Oh, these guys are still out. Interesting. How much was the shoe
The speakers
again?
below
50.
are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the
This guy's still here.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
That's cool.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean.
Yeah, that thing.
Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
Those stairs into the ocean. That sounds interesting.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
Is that what that is?
Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
So maybe that's not the same area I'm thinking of.
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
So the place I was thinking of was the place I keep mentioning that's kind of like an island with the stairs leading into the water where Joyce is. Anyway, we know where this is. What about beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow. Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza.
Is that what I'm wearing? That's kind of cool. What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
That's where we were with the dude. Smoker dude?
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes.
Okay.
It's home.
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Am I looking north? Kind of, I guess. Where the hood?
I have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
That was a cool voice, actually. Shudder. Look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Cool.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the Revolution. Doors leading down to Leroyam. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
And what's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Rotors flutter silently. Some sort of flying machine, I guess. Maybe they've explained those previously. I don't remember.
These spring thaw will not last. The winter will return to Revachol.
Spring? Oh, winter after spring? That sucks. That was interesting. I did like that. I do think that we've gone through this previously, that I know all those areas, so it's not new.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Sure, why not?
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Okay.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
This is where I started off with my motor carriage.
Yes, and ended up half sunken in the sea. You must have been drunk when you left off.
This is significant somehow.
Maybe. Probably. An ominous warning of bad things ahead.
I think I got it.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck. Kuno.
So I can't actually highlight them. The door or the lady. Okay, let's see. These guys are still out. This dude's still here. These guys are all still here. Oh, interesting.
Right to work! Right to work!
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I...
There's your hand. I still see the item behind you.
Your race descent has only worsened since the last so.
Ah! The fact that I'm getting a headache is so annoying. I got this one, didn't I?
The file cabinet stands steady. The drawers.
So this one I've missed. I still don't.
The already familiar
Oh, yeah.
cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Heard your name. Okay. So this.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
I just want to recall how close that was to failing. I got like a 5 or a 6, and I needed. Was that the minimum I needed or something? 5, 6, 7 plus 5 would be, yeah. I think I might have gotten a 6. Damn. Continue.
Calling.
Who could this be?
Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lammy. How may I help you?
Okay.
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
I mean, I think it was a bit more enthusiastic than that, but okay. What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lammy.
No, I meant, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Oh, I thought he was going to ask my name at least. Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harrier Dubois. Do you have anything on my name? Is it Harrier? I mean, I guess Harry is short for Harrier, but still, I thought it was just Harry. Anyway, that's my name.
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of a film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Okay, is this a revelation? Is this the thing that happened? Similar to Harry. Okay, wow.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
I'd also assume I owe them quite a bit of money for having this thing for 5 years.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
So, this is the final cut of Disco Elysium. Now, if that hasn't been obvious to people, then what that means is that all your different skills are being voiced. Well, basically everything's being voiced. Whereas in the initial game, I don't think the initial version of Disco Elysium, none of that was voiced. Maybe the characters themselves were voiced. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think the skills were voiced. And so reading stuff like this, like, I feel like I'm torn. I think something like Shivers is better read than voiced, whereas something like Inland Empire, for instance, is something that's better voiced rather than read. Same with drama. Reaction speed might be better as a text to read without voice. But I guess you have the option to choose between the two, and it's not really that big a deal. Because I only say that because, for instance, this text here with Shivers feels very gritty, and it's something that you're realizing is there, if that makes sense. It's a notion of what's out there rather than someone telling you something, rather than someone trying to tell you something. I mean, I get that this is still all in Harry's head and all that, but it just feels better that way. But then again, I guess since it is all in Harry's head, it kind of makes sense for it to be voiced as well. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Continue.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
What was all shit? The divorce and, well, I'm guessing everything before then. We're done. Hang up the phone. I wasn't expecting that.
The payphone hangs mutely on.
So, I don't know, do I want to see... I can go see... Wait, I can do that? Down that? I need to... Wait, have I been... Yeah, I can go down there. I need to look at that actually. Glad I saw it. There's something there as well. Oh, interesting.
Before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Hey there, Sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery. A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
You're a fine piece of engineering, do you know that?
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Okay.
Why does this situation feel so familiar? Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
I forget how much I need to do this though.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's any...
So... So I don't remember this Man from Heimdall series being Threshold, whether it's... I got the book because I did this somehow, like I might have failed and then talked to the bookkeeper and then she gave it, she told me what the book was or something. Or if there's another story that I need to, I don't know actually, I can't remember. Smart and Butter, Mirror, and then Empire, Mirror, Shelf of Crime novels. Did I see that? I can't remember. This is the other thing, I don't know if there were maybe options where there were 2 or 3 white checks, and so if you did one it kind of nullified the others, but then they're still listed here. But you would have thought the game would have considered that and updated that if that was the case. Or it doesn't tell you the kind of level you need, it just says impossible. Yeah. Electronic doorbell. Volition challenging. Like I haven't seen the sleeping dog walker in a while, so that I might have missed that. Like the map wall is interfacing. Rhetoric for Cyanide. Volition for Joyce. Measurehead. Like this Measurehead physical instrument, I don't know if I really have that option anymore. And this E as well, I don't... Again, I don't know if I've missed... I tried looking in the book again, but I don't remember it being an option again. Oh, let's go talk to... what's his name? Just because. Oh, money! Does the money just keep popping up?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always... Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to...
Okay. This could be a bad idea, but you know. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. Where? What? A mug? Oh, he's not here. Can I go behind? For some reason I thought he'd just be here. Ah, interesting actually. shame we can't just go like try to find our weapon, because it might be here. Okay. Yeah, I might have to call it earlier today just because my head's starting to kill me. Unfortunately, I forgot to... Yeah, it's just a thing that since something happened. I don't know. But there are a couple of things. I want to go to that site first and look at all that, because I kind of want to talk to Joyce as well. Anyway. Oh, they're all gone. That was quick. 10 o'clock, I guess. Ridgehead's still up there, of course.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the... A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new. I forgot about the pale. The pale.
To the left of.
What's it called? The pale. Aging like vodka or drinks in the pail. I forgot that that was a thing, but it is. And there's also other stuff that you can do with the pail, if I remember right. Like it's not just that, there are other things you can do. Again, if I remember right.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. Your money disappears into the curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible, a half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
That's the thing I'm thinking of. That's on the map where Joyce's profile is. When we look at the map, that inlet, that island with the stairs leading into the ocean. I think this is it. This is it.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
It's an anti-aircraft tower. Okay.
Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
So we might have seen it previously, I just didn't recognize what it was. Or what it was talking about. But now I do. So that's cool. At least I think I do. I could still be utterly wrong. But you know.
Paintbrush? Check. Heavy fuel oil? Check. Now the only thing left to do is paint the wall.
Oh, I thought I didn't have the heavy fuel oil. I thought it was empty. Yeah, okay, continue.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
I love you, Kuno! Mother of all walls. I like that actually. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw 3,500 yellow pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. I do like that. No pocket. Let the wall remain blank for now. Yeah. Ah, so cool actually.
Trying to sneak up on me again.
You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Wait, so someone's in there. Is there any item I can use tools to help? This maybe? No, so that's just still places I can't go, which would be the same up here then. Okay. Ooh, someone is watching from within. Let's go back out this way. I like how the person still isn't back. Ooh. Something new there. Kuno's place. And here, actually. Moss crawls on the bathroom towels. Actual moss. Kuno the Reader is a name on unfinished homework. We spell his name wrong.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
It's fine by me. Alright, let's look at the past thing. Oh no, add even more beauty to the wall. Use fuel oil to paint the wall. I do like something beautiful is going to happen. I don't know if there's good option or bad options as well. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Ooh, what be this? 16 days of coldest April. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been fought under psychological realism. Let's go beat Cindy. Hey, yeah, Cindy. I'm trying to think if she can give me any ideas or hints into into what to write. Rats of the City. I do like getting skill points for this stuff.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Yeah? Lying is cool, I guess. Ooh. Not.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right?
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Oh, nothing. Not that helpful. Oh well. Yeah. I wonder if I can do that thing with the wall some other time. Like during the day, basically.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Show her your badge. I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
Was this going to help me with something? Some information or something?
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Cool.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Tiafreta?
Seaweed drips from the badge in your hand. It smells of fish. Yeah. How about you share your information on the lynching now that you've seen my badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
This was your plan all along. I forget what probe this is. Is this about the drugs?
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
Was that my fault? Did I choose to do that and not wait for the badge? Maybe.
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
So I spoke to... So I did speak to Lorryman.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears. More lessons in basic reality? My favourite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Have I done this already? Quite high. I need 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I only need the 5. But I've not done this, I guess. Try it, I guess.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
That sucks.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
I don't know, I still feel disappointed when that stuff doesn't work, especially when it's like high risk and you're still running away empty-handed. It's fine, it's part of what it is, but it's, I don't know. No side. To feel it feels sad, which is a weird thing to say, but it feels sad. So yeah, I don't think there's anything to do, really. I don't need a place to sleep.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Con.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? What you want is of no significance. I am being aggressive?
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary. You see, a heavy steel, the cobalt blues, old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, the door does not.
I wonder whether cops went? My buddies. Ah, so is this just my room just gonna be left as is? Hey lady, can you see me? She's been out there smoking for ages.
The lieutenant's door, no response. Still, no response. Doesn't he want to go for a little drive? Anything to not face the hanged disco man yet.
He shouldn't be in.
You hear the sound of a drawer closing, followed by the shuffling of feet.
Yes, what is it? What time is it?
Do you want to go for a midnight drive? I didn't realize he was back.
To clear our heads from what? Sleep?
Sleep is what he needs most right now.
Good night, Harry.
Got an achievement for that. Bother came after hours. I didn't even realize he was back.
The door is closed. This door can still. No.
It's never not going to be funny. Ooh. Okay. Let's talk to guard.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Can I sleep here?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Well, I won't be staying here, so. Okay, let's go. Journey.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekatina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
A black and white rainbow. Does that mean is... How does that look? Are there different shades of the black and white, or grey in between? What would be the different colors of the rainbow? Is it just black and white? 2 colors and that's it? Anyway, feels heavy.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
Continue.
It would do that in Grad.
How long is this book anyway?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
Look at the back cover.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's read this.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes. It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Oh, wow. I don't think I have the health to do that. Let me...
You've made the right life choices today, sir.
I was just gonna change. No, close. Put this on. Yay. And then go back to the book.
You stare at the now familiar black and cold. As ethnic, it would physically hurt you to keep. They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair.
Oh, there, see, I thought
and
they
in
would have
the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence.
Oh, okay.
He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one. The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Damn, that's sad. I guess I didn't really have to,
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
Sucks. Well, the book sucks, and the fact that I lost that sucks. So I have now 4 skill points. Damn. Okay. I definitely should open up another thought. And Motorway South is almost finished as well. Wompty Dumpty Dum. Suggestion -1. Just reading some of these to see if there's anything out of these that I want. Commodore Red Frosted and Krasmazov. He will single-handedly raise the Communable 2. He is the big communism builder. This is kind of cool. So what I might do first is unlock, yep, do the 15 Indo tribe. I wonder what. Okay. That one's almost done, and I think, maybe I will. Bump that one down. For Wumpty Dumpty. You know what? No, let's keep it. So, visual calculus. Okay. And let's fast travel. Fisherman Shack. Does that mean I have to spend 11 minutes? Because I wouldn't mind getting that straight. Although I guess I'll get it straight away when I sleep. Surya Ramya Manas.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Yeah, I think so. I can just go back out anyway. Cool.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, an old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
I still can't get it. Why is it a very low chance? 3%. I still can't get it even with 12. 12. I still wouldn't get it. I like how 12 is always wins. No, that's not how it really works. I don't think. Alright, let's go to sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
I might burn this and then this will be the last thing I do for the session. Because usually there's something that happens
Across
at
the
night.
room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Continue.
You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
Okay. Why is my brain actively working against me here? That's right, I am an agent of the world. But what if I want to be the agent of nothing? Let's go with I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
Possible.
For the working class.
For the working class?
for the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your tasks, crossing names off lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm building communism for all. This time we won't fail. I don't think I'm doing that. We're making progress, measured, steady progress. Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. Well, I doubt I'm building communism for all. That's not really. I don't think that's happening. We're making progress, measured, steady progress. Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. I'm kind of tempted to do this. But then I hate missing out on a thought.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Wait, no. It's the world that's changing him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow underneath your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Open your eyes. Oh my god, I thought I lost health there. I was like, what? What did I lose health? I don't look good though.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here.
You mean that I'm not in charge of things, that I'm not really on top of things, or do you mean like the world in general doesn't seem right?
Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding, and despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Wait, I thought things were going pretty well, which is actually, I thought that as well.
Oh sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks. But who's focusing on the big questions?
What am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
Is this something really for empathy? It sounds weird coming from empathy, but okay.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Maybe I should have not gone with the politics and just slept. Anyway. Alright, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
I mean, I give it makes the world a better place. You know, I'm just saying.
Like a committee.
Do we really have time for all this?
There's always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, decisive action.
That's what I was thinking. And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds. in Martinez.
I don't think there are many of those.
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
And what happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
This does sound like
Once
a waste.
they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations
Oh my God.
to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Ah, it sounds so annoying. Ah, I'm so tempted to say it's only because empathy is talking to me about this. Is why I'm like considering it. I'm also assuming this is just a thought that I can just choose not to do anyway. So, fine, let's do it.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated. Motorway south. The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder, for an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat. Swallow in, and then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
Okay. It sounds so stupid. All intellect white checks unlocked. +1 inland bias the swallowing motion. I want to just chuck that away straight away. Shame. Humpty Dumpty Dum time. How many use? Skill got 2 skill points. Yeah, cool. Take on la responsibility. Things down here are a mess. Someone really ought to do something about it. First, though, you and some other moralists should probably form a committee to decide whose job is. Oh, I hate this so much. Kim, responsibility?
Yes?
We need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page then.
If you ask me, it's past time for you to lay off the street drugs you've been abusing. They really aren't helping us solve the case.
I've done it once. I did it once. Anyway, no, I meant la responsibility.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
this is a strong one.
But isn't that your job?
No, it's way more nuanced than that. There's like this whole historical or socio-economic dimension to it.
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
Yes, exactly.
Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn towards moralism was just an act. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Maybe I should just say no. It's such... I don't want to be a moralist. Wait, what? Why is the autosave so... It's autosave so crap sometimes. Let's make a new save. I'm not too happy with like some of the choices I made here.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Well, either way, I've done that, so I guess that's going to be it for me for this session. Like I said, I'm getting a headache anyway, and I need to rest for that, really. Today's session was a bit more... I'm not too happy with the choices I've made. One with the thought, that whole moralist thing. I don't really want to go down that path. I really don't want to. But it also feels like it's like Harry trying to find his place in the world, you know? And trying to just... Again, there's this notion of this childlike mentality of doing things on a grander scale, even though, you know, it's not really feasible. So I don't know if I'll pursue that task. I really wish if I had just said nothing, if that... Yeah, I should have just gone with that, really. Anyway, so there was something else as well. Maybe spending more time with the... I don't even remember her name. The lady at the fisherman's shack. Lillian, yes. Before calling it a day. Oh well. We'll live with those choices. I may or may not do the moral intent stuff. Then again, I'm also kind of assuming I'm not going to finish all the tasks that I have anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Anyway, that's it for me this session. This was a shorter session than yesterday. Don't fully know when I'll be back, but hopefully I'll get to play the game a bit more often. Before I need to well, a bit more often and not have to constantly spend days, if not weeks, in between sessions. That's kind of boring, and I would like to, you know, just get on the case and do as much as I can, because I still really enjoy the game. And there are parts that I kind of want to get to the meat of it all, and I feel like I haven't even touched it yet, really, like the center core of the game. Alright, that's it for me for this session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.